McMahon Insurance Agency is a second-generation family-owned insurance agency with a legacy of superior customer service. We specialize in covering your dream home, shore home, and your business too. We won't simply refer you to an 800 number. We work for you, servicing your policy and managing your entire claim process. Call us at 609-399-0060 anytime, 24/7, 365.
Welcome to Elevations Cabinetry and Millwork in Vineland, New Jersey. We're South Jersey's premier kitchen and bathroom cabinetry supplier, specializing in personalized all-wood cabinets, including our exclusive Elevations cabinet line. Our friendly staff will help you design the kitchen of your dreams, and our experienced craftsmen will install your cabinets with care and precision. Call us today or go to elevationsnj.com for more information or to visit our showroom.
And welcome to Woodbine Elementary School. No, we're on. Stay there. See, your name is here, mine is here.
Okay.
We're on the air, by the way. So anyway, welcome back to BFA Sports coverage of the Hoops Madness Classic here at Woodbine. An exciting day ahead of us after an exciting night last night. We're back in the East bracket with a 2-7 matchup. Our first game tonight features Wildwood against, well, they are the Beach Boys. Wildwood, the Beach Boys, going up against Egg Harbor Township. Again, Chris Losey, Steve Westcott, recovering from last night in that buzzer beater win, Atlantic City taking out Ocean City.
We're expecting two good games in here tonight, but if they can ever meet the criteria that last night set forth, we're going to have a lot of fun because last night was certainly fun.
Did your phone blow up today like mine did? I'm just curious.
It started blowing up last night. It continued through today, yes. But, hey, that's the fun part about it. I mean, you know, you want to do the right job and you want to do a good job for these kids. And if you saw last night the emotions and the intensity in that game, you got to feel as to how important these games are and how important this tournament is to these kids.
Absolutely. Because they don't have a playoff, and everybody knows that. And we've already talked about the tremendous job that everybody's done just to get this tournament off the ground. But now it's crunch time because the winner of this game will meet the winner of the other contest, which is A-Town and St. Joe's Academy, and we'll have that game right after this.
Correct. We got a 2 seed right here in EHT, and we got a 7 seed with the Beach Boys that's not sitting very well with them, if you remember when we covered their game the other night. And they're out. They came into this tournament with a chip on their shoulder. They thought they should have been seeded higher. They thought they deserved a little better, and they have their opportunity to prove it right now. EHT is going to be a very athletic squad. The Beach Boys do back down from no one. Right. They never have, and they won't, and they're good enough to really handle their business. EHT and the Beach Boys should be a really good one here in a couple minutes.
We're watching them warm up, too. They've got a lot of size, the Beach Boys do on that side. Meanwhile, EHT being a 2 seed, obviously, I've seen them play a little bit. They are lightning fast.
Yeah, and they were 15-1 for a reason, and they deserved the 2 seed. They came in here.
Oh, we're not on? Oh, we are on. Okay. No, we have 30 seconds more, he said.
Yeah, that's all. That's when they're going to cut the mics off on us. But anyway, yeah, you talked about their size, and the Beach Boys' biggest size is a 6'7" young man in the name of Mr. Konov that, he's only a freshman, so you're going to hear a lot from him in the next 3 years, and they put 4 shooters around him, and if you watch their game the other night, you see how impressive they are. But getting back to EHT, they were 15-1 for a reason. Very athletic, very good. I know they're missing a big piece in Carlos Lopez. I get that. However, they showed their depth in here the other night when they beat the Green Giants. And now they're 16-1, and it's going to be a really good contest.
A 2-7 matchup in the first quarterfinal of the East bracket, and it's coming up next here on BFA.
I wanted the RK customers to get the best possible deal, so I hired Sean Brady.
The MMA fighter? Unfortunately, it's just not in your budget. On second thought, I'll make it happen.
Lease new Kia Sportages from $198 a month. $198. Every new RK Kia comes with RK coverage. No charge.
At RK,
the customer is always
right.
At RK Kia of Vineland.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Tom Dwyer, CEO of Premier Orthopedic Associates. As a parent of 2 former high school athletes, I can only imagine how difficult it is for so many of you who are unable to be at the game to watch your child or favorite student athlete compete due to COVID-19 restrictions this season. As such, our team here at Premier Orthopedic Associates has partnered with our friends at BFA Sports to give you, the fans, a virtual front row seat. And for the student athlete, a new experience, a pretty cool professional broadcast they'll be able to keep forever at no cost for all of you to enjoy. Well, I see it's just about time for tip-off. So from all of us here at Premier Orthopedic Associates, best of luck this season. Stay safe, be well, and while we hope we don't see any of you anytime soon, we're here for you if you should need us. Enjoy the game.
And welcome back to BFA Sports coverage of the Hoops Madness tournament. Chris Losey, Steve Westcott, and the crew here. Once again, this is day number 5 and a quarterfinal matchup getting ready to get started. It's Wildwood, the Beach Boys, and they win the opening tap going up against the 2-seeded Egg Harbor Township squad. So for EHT, the starters are number 2, Ethan Dodd. 3 is DJ German. He's got the ball. 20 is his brother, JJ German. 22, Isaiah Glenn, Ahmad Brock. That's the starting 5. That's a 3 from out top for German. DJ off the mark. Beach Boys come back with it in the corner. Oh, he can shoot it. Missed that 3. That was Deshaun Lopez. The other starters are Liam Grimes with Lopez, Martin Angelou, Jared Hopping, and the 6'7" freshman that Steve mentioned, Alex Konov. Off the miss, drive, foul called, 2-shot foul.
Yeah, really good persistence on the offensive end right there by EHT. DJ Germen following his own shot, getting his own rebound in the middle of the paint, able to draw the foul. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
So we have brothers again like we did with the Blakeleys last night.
Correct.
So we got DJ and JJ.
Correct.
This is DJ.
Correct.
I'm going for 4 for 4 here. Wait, I'm going to go for 4 for 4, right? Could it be 2 in a row? Let's see.
There
Yep,
it is.
That's it.
There it is. 2 for 2 trip.
First points of the game for EHT.
Anguilov with the basketball.
And don't forget the 6'7" freshman we talked about, Alex Konov. Out top, that's Deshaun Lopez. Pulls up, and that's up behind the backboard, goes out of play, and we'll go back over to EHT.
Yeah, you're going to see the Beach Boys spread the floor, try to create dribble penetration gaps, and then rotate that basketball around shooter by shooter, giving up a good one to get a great one, and look to knock down threes off the dribble penetration and kick.
That's a steal. Angelov with the drive, no good. Rebound comes back, and this is DJ German. Weaving right.
It's a really good finish right there. DJ German goes right into the heart of the defense, takes on 2 defenders, and still finishes up high with the right hand. It's a good finish right there by DJ German.
That's the first touch of the game for Jared Hopping. No sail. And it back out to Angelov. He'll try the 3. Got it.
Flat out shooter.
Wildwood is on the board.
Anguilov can flat out shoot it, and right there he recognized that he got his defender on his heels. He raised and drained the 3 right in front of him.
2 minutes gone, first quarter. Quarterfinal matchup number 1 tonight in the East region. A 2 and a 7 seed. In the corner is JJ with a 3.
JJ German answers right back with a 3. If they knock down jump shots with their athleticism and get into the rim, EHT becomes awfully, awfully tough to beat.
A fake and a 3, and that's good.
Yeah, we're in a 3-point mode right here. Anything you can do, I can do better. Kanov says, I can step out, and shoot the 3 at 6'7".
So it's Kanov. That's how you say it, Kanov. Alex Kanov.
Kanov.
Okay, it's Kanov.
Yep.
I'll tell you what it is. It's a 1-point game.
Yes, sir.
EHT with the lead, and they have the ball. Underneath.
Good
Kick out. Wide open 3 for Isaiah Glenn. No good. Rebound and a runner, and here's Zarfati. The older Zarfati, the younger one plays for the South Jersey Panthers, right?
Correct.
That's 4 in a row. There we go.
You were looking for 4 for 4?
Got it, baby.
You got it.
Speaking of 4s, how about 4s on the clock? 7-6, 1-point game. EHT in front. Screen from out top. Angolov harassed, almost traveled with it.
Really good defense right here on the spread of the floor by the Beach Boys. EHT's playing really good defense.
That's Ethan Dodd, and a turnover nearly, but it'll stay with the Beach Boys.
Yeah, it looked like the Beach Boys were about to turn it over. Then they were able to gain control, and then it was tipped out by EHT. Possession to the Beach Boys.
Angolov on DJ German. Dish, penetration, and a basket. No call on the walk by Hopping.
Yeah, because they draw you out and make you close out on shooters, a one pump fake or one good head fake, and you're able to get by that defender. That's exactly what Jared Hopping did, and he finished in front of the rim.
So the Beach Boys had a lead that lasted 9 seconds. Ethan Dodd on the board for EHT, and they're in front.
Again, dribble penetration, float right into the center of the paint, little floater. Nice move by Ethan Dodd answering back.
Angolov underneath. Kanov getting really involved now.
Yeah, Hopping has a little bit of a size matchup against his defender. He went right into the post that time. They found him, and he was able to hit a little turnaround jump shot on the baseline over his defender.
Hopping's got 4. 10-9. We're on a seesaw. That's Ethan Dodd spinning and getting 2 off the glass.
That's a really good move right there by Mr. Dodd. Right hand dribble into the paint, spin move to the bank shot, and got it.
4 for Dodd. EHT up by 1. That is Lopez. You see the defense, like you mentioned before, by J.J. German, and that's out of bounds. And it'll go back to EHT.
Yeah, both of these teams will be willing to fight the fight defensively because they know it gets them out in transition. And you don't have to, if you get out in transition, then you don't have to bang your head against the wall, sort of say, against each other's defense. You're looking for transition points and easy buckets in this one because they're going to be hard to come by in the offense in the half-court set.
I like what you mentioned last night about getting back transitionally, not just offense, but also defense.
Yeah, if you give up easy points, that's what leads to runs, and that's what leads to, you ended up getting behind in the basketball game.
Nearly turned over. This is Glenn. Tied up. They thought it was going to be a block, but it's a foul called. And Glenn will go to the line.
Watch our RK Chevrolet replay of the game right here. Steal. And then Lopez gets him on the arm on the drive.
Glenn will shoot 2. And EHT goes to the bench.
The little things matter in games like this. When you're talking quarterfinals or semifinal games, free throws matter. 0 for 1 right there, but rebounding the basketball, not turning it over. They're 3 huge keys in games like this.
1 out of 2 for Glenn. 2-point lead for EHT. 2.5 left here in the first. Angolov out top with a deliberate pace. Now off the screen, they swing it. Lopez spinning, no opportunity. 3 then from the corner, no good. That was from Kanov. And back we come with, and actually it's the sub, Ahmad Brock in the game, number 28. We can't see the numbers until they turn around. It's unfortunate.
Correct.
That's 5.
Good drive.
Glenn ran out of space. Rebound, good.
Really good follow-up bucket right there.
By Brock.
Yep, ball resting in the center of the paint. They call that a team rebound, a team floor rebound. He was able to obtain it because he was first to the ball and put it in.
And it's a 5-second call on the defense, and great job by DJ German to force the 5-second violation on Anguilov.
Yeah, Beach Boys got a little still offensively right there. Nobody really cut without the basketball. They were just simply standing and watching Anguilov dribble the basketball. They got a 5-second call called in. Good defense by EHT.
Now that was Glenn tied up, tried a shot, no good. Hopping pulls down a board for Wildwood. Anguilov to the basket, and the foul on the floor, so no shot. That whistle by Dwight Davis. He's joined by Sidney Thompson, the officials tonight.
Anguilov receives the outlet pass, looking to press the issue with the dribble. Nobody stopped the ball for EHT. Took it all the way to the rim and drew the foul.
Lightning pace, a minute 25 to go. Konoff turning in the lane, left-hander's good.
Awfully tough in there. He's a tough matchup problem for EHT. They don't have anybody at 6'6 or 6'7 like Konoff is, and they're going to have fits with him if he can catch it that deep in the post.
Konoff has 5. Lead down to 2. We tick down to a minute now left in the first. Three on the way, no good from the corner. Offensive rebound. DJ then drives. Got a roll.
Accepting physicality. That's how DJ German just scored right there. He accepted the physicality from, I believe, Zarfati. It might have been Lopez, but he accepted it, was able to play through it, and finish on the right-hand side.
So you're expecting not a call to come there, so you accept it and keep going, right?
In that case right there, that's a good no call by the officials, in my opinion.
Lopez is in the corner. Missed that. Rebound to Brock. We want to mention Raheem Mohammed is into the game for EHT. He wears number 23. This is DJ German. 17 seconds. Ball tipped. 15 seconds. Hey, we got a buzzer beater possibility here.
Let's do it.
10 seconds for Mohammed. German with 7. 4 seconds. Long 3. No good off the back. Glenn follows.
Ooh.
In and out at the quarter.
That was almost a really good call right there by you, partner. But one thing to mention, that's twice now in the last 3 possessions where EHT was able to get the offensive rebound from the floor. Just straight hustle play.
There was the 3 and almost. So it's
Welcome to Elevations Cabinetry and Millwork in Vineland, New Jersey. We're South Jersey's premier kitchen and bathroom cabinetry supplier, specializing in personalized all-wood cabinets, including our exclusive Elevations cabinet line. Our friendly staff will help you design the kitchen of your dreams, and our experienced craftsmen will install your cabinets with care and precision. Call us today or go to elevationsnj.com for more information or to visit our showroom.
McMahon Insurance Agency is a second-generation family-owned insurance agency with a legacy of superior customer service. We specialize in covering your dream home, shore home, and your business too. We won't simply refer you to an 800 number. We work for you, servicing your policy and managing your entire claim process. Call us at 609-399-0060 anytime, 24/7, 365.
start of the second. 4-point lead for EHT. The winner will meet the winner of our next contest tonight. Holy Spirit, the A-Town guys, going against the Academy. That's a 3.
Good dribble penetration
Hopping.
and Kip. Hopping with his feet set, ready to raise with the jump shot. Was ready and drained it from the corner.
Hopping has 7. The lead is 1. And right off that, Dodd gives them back the lead with his 6th point of the night.
Yeah, little
timeout.
Little mid-range pull-up. Ethan Dodd gets to the center of the paint. Instead of going all the way to the rim, pulls right up with a mid-range jumper. Looks like we got a 30-second timeout here by the Beach Boys.
Right, so we'll stay right here. We'll remind you, of course, of our incredible advertisements that we have. And he's going to change it to a full timeout. All right, we'll be right back after this.
McMahon Insurance Agency is a second-generation family-owned insurance agency with a legacy of superior customer service. We specialize in covering your dream home, shore home, and your business too. We won't simply refer you to an 800 number. We work for you, servicing your policy and managing your entire claim process. Call us at 609-399-0060 anytime, 24/7, 365.
Quick timeout there by the Beach Boys. It's a 3-point game, EHT in front. Early second quarter action here from Woodbine. Chris Losey, Steve Westcott, and the BFA Sports crew here this afternoon. Got another one after this to determine who goes to the semis.
Yeah, Anguilov certainly knows when he's got you moving sideways or got you on his heel. He uses a quick little stutter step with a dribble and then raises right off it while you're off balance and drain to three again.
And that three ties the game at 18. Glenn out top with a screen. That's inside the arc. He hits again.
I'll tell you what, each and every time that the Beach Boys have gotten a bucket that makes you think they're going to go on that run, great answers by EHT between Dodd and Germain. Good answer right there by Ethan Dodd with the bucket.
That three no good. Rebound. Hopping's got it, and he's got a lane.
Situation Hopping just wanted it more right there. Jared Hopping against three EHT players was able to come up with the basketball on his own. Just wanted it a little bit more right there.
He has 9. Tied again at 20. Off the leak out. Good. And the Beach Boys are in front. Zarfati.
Good throw-ahead pass. Little off-balance runner by EHT. 23, Muhammad unable to go. Rebound outlet and in transition. Zarfati lays it in.
Janelli Reyes is 59. He's into the game for EHT. It's a long three for DJ. No good. Hopping has a board. 2-point lead for the Beach Boys, and they've got possession. 2 minutes gone here in the second.
Yeah, you don't want to pick up your dribble there, although Zarfati did a nice job with it as a release pass opposite side of the court.
That's Anguilov out top. A lot of contact there. You saw that screen that Deshaun Lopez tried to set, and that's a traveling call. Yeah, you see that the screen, though, Lopez looked like he got whacked.
Yeah, and he did, but I don't think the official, if he was going to make a call, exactly knew who to call it on, whether it be the screener or him coming off it. But either way, Zarfati gets the basketball, ends up in the paint, wanted to let the shot go, but was covered. It was looking to somebody in midair and ended up walking.
Yeah, that would help. You have to know, if you're going to call a foul, you have to know who you're going to call.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, from one official to another.
Correct.
That's DJ Germain way out. He has 6 points. That's a fadeaway that doesn't go, and back we come the other way. Lopez.
I'm not sure, partner, the last 3 possessions for EHT, did they get the shots they wanted?
That was one that Wildwood wanted. They didn't get it from Zarfati. There's a 3. Anguilov missed it. And a board for Brock.
Good outlet.
DJ Germain, a kick out. That's Glenn to the basket. Switching hands, no good. Rebound still all fought for. Glenn had a hand on it, but the Beach Boys have come away with it.
Tell you what, not counting, but I think that might be Hopping's 6th rebound of this game.
And a whistle out top and a foul called on EHT. You look at DJ Germain.
Beach Boys inbound underneath. Baseline inbound.
Out to Zarfati. He's got a basket tonight. He wasn't too pleased about the TV timeout. We couldn't bring the ball back in until we came out from a commercial.
Well, it's unfortunate. They told us it was a 30-minute timeout, and it was a 30.
Hopping got him in the air and scores.
Yeah, I'll tell you what a good couple nights Hopping's had here. He was our player of the game in the first game for the Beach Boys when they played the Green Giants, and he's off to a really good start tonight. Able to get the ball deep in the post because we talked about earlier, he's got that matchup, that he's got that size matchup in his advantage. Able to take advantage of it again, use his body, draw the foul, count the bucket. He's going to go to try and complete a 3-point play.
It's the inside presence, and then when you hit from outside, that just puts everybody out there. And now he has opportunities like that. He has 12 And now it's a 5-point game. Wildwood is in front. That is Muhammad. Brock with the drive.
Yeah.
Count the basket.
Yeah. And that's what I meant just a minute ago about maybe EHT's last couple possessions weren't the shots they wanted. They had a fadeaway runner from Muhammad, then they had a long-distance three from Dodd, and then they had another long-distance three from here. And I'm just saying, man, you had so much success going to the rim. It's Brock, right? Correct? Brock takes it right to the rim. That time, north-south transition to the rim, scores and draws the foul. That's a much better possession for EHT.
Lopez on the miss of the free throw. 3-point game. The Beach Boys in front. Halfway through the second here on BFA. Anguilov has some room. Got the rim, got the basket.
Yeah, and when you have to come out as far as you have to come out to cover the shooters from the Beach Boys, that dribble drive penetration is always available.
And there's an answer by Glenn from 3.
And it's a quick answer. One pass, 5 seconds. 5 seconds he answered with a 3 from right in front of the Beach Boys bench.
Konov in the corner. Anguilov is double teamed, but he comes out. Sarfati has it with 3:25 to go. Anguilov, watched by Mohammed's going to take it to the basket. Nice dish to Konov.
Yeah, good dribble drive. EHT's defender on Konov had to help, and when he stepped to help, it was a good fundamental bounce pass. Konov with the catch, Konov with the finish.
I mean, down to 3:10 and kicked out. That was Mohammed. Tonight's game brought to you by Grand Hotel of Cape May, the hotel for the grandest experience where traveling is not a violation. You know, I had to smirk when I read that one. 3 minutes to go here in the second. Anguilov. Oh, that's Hopping. He's open. Missed that 3, but Konov is there to the follow.
Yeah, I said that the EHT unfortunately just doesn't have a size, anyone on the floor with size that can really match up with Konov. He was able to get the offensive rebound and put back from the weak side.
Yeah, but you said that last night about Finnegan, too. As Glenn goes to the basket, no call. We're going the other way. Lopez thought they heard a whistle. Pass underneath. Hopping. No. Gets his miss. Missed it. EHT comes away with it. And I say that with all due respect. And a timeout now taken by EHT. Because what I said to you was, you had mentioned last night that Finnegan and, AC just did not have the answer for the size. How did they overcome the size problem?
Well, they were able to do it through their defensive and offensive transition. They were able to create turnovers and get rebounds on the defensive end, and then they were able to get themselves out in transition. And, that's what the way they play. That's the way they like to do. They do everything from their defensive physicality, their defensive pressure, and they turn it into points on the other end.
You're looking at the McMahon Insurance cam right there in the EHT huddle. McMahon Insurance. Visit us at McMahonAgency.com.
I'll tell you what, the last 2:22 of this half is going to be really crucial right here. You want to finish this half strong. If you're EHT, you want to see if you can cut into that 6-point lead or at least keep it right here. If you're the Beach Boys, you're looking to go on a 6-0 run, maybe get this thing to double digits. Makes the second half coming out of the first half into the second half awfully tough for EHT. Crucial part of the game right here.
Speaking of awfully tough, Jared Hopping, 12 points, leads all scorers. And you mentioned he was the player of the game last time, but if they don't come up with an answer for him, it's just going to be, I'll take your 2, you take my 2, and I don't think EHT can handle that.
Well, I'll tell you what, Hopping certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket, whether it be from the 3-point stripe or whether it be from down low if there's a mismatch. And I said this before, everyone knew of Jacob Hopping last year, his older brother, and Jared's making a name for himself this year, and it's great to see. He's a good young kid.
Sarfati with the strip, but then it was Brock that came away with it and knocked it out of bounds, and guess what? He knocked it out of bounds off Sarfati.
Yep, really good hustle play. Defensive transition. It's so important. So important in a game of basketball when you hustle back defensively and don't give up easy buckets. This time it even turned into a possession for EHT.
Hold on to that one. There's a pass that's deflected out of bounds that will stay with EHT. They trail by 6 with 1:47 to go, and we're going to keep harking back to last night. Crucial point of the game, and I'll get to that in a second.
Good head fake.
That's Glenn for 2.
Ethan Dodd.
10 for him.
Ethan Dodd with a good head fake. Got the defender to bite. Was able to one dribble, go around him, and pull up with another mid-range jump shot and knock it down.
Anguilov shut down. but Hopping comes away with it. Zarfati to the basket, then
Good
kicks
kick.
it out. Anguilov for three. Yes, sir.
Yep, dribble, penetration, and kick. They make their living this way, the Beach Boys do. Zarfati taking the ball right to the paint, draw the defense into the paint, and kick the shooters, and Anguilov can certainly shoot it.
He has 11, and a foul was called underneath on EHT. So, with 1:09 to go, the largest lead for the Beach Boys is at 7. I want to tell you, when Jaheim Frederick, who was our new favorite player, who told us what he was going to do, right?
Unbelievable.
Where was the 5th Ocean City player, if we look at it, out at half court?
Well, I'll tell you what. Here's what happened. Finnegan came out to cover on the head fake on the 3, which freed up the pass into the paint. And because Tommy Finnegan at 6'5", 6'6" was out at the three-point line, he couldn't get back into the rebound, the basketball, and Atlantic City had the advantage on the glass, and of course you know the outcome.
And you know who observed that? Brendan Westcott.
Yes, he did.
5-point game, minute 3 to go. In case you're wondering, they are related. They have the same last name. 34-29 in the corner. Cut out fake, and he shuffled his feet.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. I think that's a good call. He might have just wanted to raise on the catch, but I don't think he had his feet set. So he was trying to take one dribble and got caught in between and traveled.
How many times have you called a travel on a basketball player? As soon as he receives the ball, both feet move, then he puts it on the ground.
Yeah, again, we talked about this the other night. That's this NJSIA point of emphasis thing a couple years back. And there's some of them that I agree with, and then there's some of them where I honestly, truly think they're taking an offensive play away from an offensive player.
Like a jump step, too. That was another one. Look at Mohammed. Can't get the roll, though. Lopez has a rebound. 25 seconds to go. Anguilov. Mohammed is on him. Mohammed with some quality minutes here off the bench for EHT.
Absolutely.
Down to 15 seconds. You're looking at Deshaun Lopez. Down to 10. Lopez, and he's banged on the floor by J.J. Germain.
Yeah, that's actually a good foul, though. Nobody's anywhere near the penalty in a 4-4 foul situation right here for each team. Germain thought that Lopez might have been able to start getting by him, therefore he committed the foul. Let him sideline inbound rather than him getting to the paint and either scoring or kicking to a shooter, which we've seen time and time again by the Beach Boys.
So we have 7 seconds left. The inbound will come from Hopping. Right there. Lopez with 5 seconds. Deshaun Lopez is going to have to fire it. And that is the end of the first half of our first quarterfinal tonight in the East bracket with the score of the Beach Boys 34, EHT 29. Halftime is next here on BFA.
Welcome to Elevations Cabinetry and Millwork in Vineland, New Jersey. We're South Jersey's premier kitchen and bathroom cabinetry supplier, specializing in personalized all-wood cabinets, including our exclusive Elevations cabinet line. Our friendly staff will help you design the kitchen of your dreams, and our experienced craftsmen will install your cabinets with care and precision. Call us today or go to elevationsnj.com for more information or to visit our showroom.
McMahon Insurance Agency is a second-generation family-owned insurance agency with a legacy of superior customer service. We specialize in covering your dream home, shore home, and your business too. We won't simply refer you to an 800 number. We work for you, servicing your policy and managing your entire claim process. Call us at 609-399-0060 anytime, 24/7, 365.
Hi, I'm Dr. Fred McAlpin from Premier Orthopedic Associates in South Jersey. I'm one of the sports orthopedic surgeons here, and today I'd like to go over some of the injuries that happen to a knee. One of the most common injuries, particularly to a young athlete or the weekend warrior, is injuring their cartilage, called the meniscus, or the ligament in the center of the knee, called the ACL. Where do you have pain today?
Around here.
So pain on the inner side of the knee is most commonly an injury to a cartilage called a meniscus. I'll show you that on a model shortly. When I examine that cartilage, I'll have you bend your knee and push over that area. Often they'll get pain right over that cartilage. Another maneuver is bending the knee up gently and doing a little maneuver that helps to put pressure on that cartilage. That can cause discomfort over that cartilage and tell us if there's a cartilage injury. Finally, I'll make sure that you don't have a lot of swelling. Looking for dimpling in the knee, and the absence of it means there's a significant amount of swelling going on. And finally, we can do a ligament examination to see how well your ACL is functioning. If you're having some of these things going on, I might likely call and get you an MRI so we can see the inside of your knee and make sure we get you back on the field as quickly as possible. Let's look at this model of the knee. Here you see the kneecap, which floats in the front of the knee, and as we open the knee, there are these little U-shaped cartilage cushions. These are the meniscus. These can tear in different fashions. If they tear, we can trim them or stitch them in order to give you back the cushioning that's necessary for the knee. The second is this ligament that runs in the center of the knee. That ligament is what helps keep your shin on top of your thigh bone. That ligament is called the ACL. And by maneuvering your knee, I can see how well those are functioning. So depending on the injury that you have, we can assess your knee and get the studies necessary. Call us when you need us, and we'll be here to get you back on the field as quickly as possible. Be safe.
I wanted the RK customers to get the best possible deal, so I hired Sean Brady.
The MMA fighter? Unfortunately, it's just not in your budget. On second thought, I'll make it happen.
Lease new Kia Sportages from $198 a month. $198. Every new RK Kia comes with RK coverage. No charge.
At RK,
the customer is always right.
At RK Kia of Vineland.
And 12 for hopping. Okay, and you got on the other side. And welcome back, everybody. Getting ready to start the second half here in our first quarterfinal matchup. The 2-7 game, which features EHT, the 2 seed, against the Beach Boys, number 7. And no surprise, and now with the Beach Boys in the game, they're ahead. They lead by 5.
Yeah, 12 by hopping, right? We have 3-6-9, 11 by Anguilov. And they were able to get themselves out. And they went on a little bit of run in the middle of that second quarter, with a little bit of an 8-0 run where they went from like down 3 or down 2 to up 6, right? And we talked about the final 2.5 minutes being crucial. It was 31-25, 6-point game. It's still a 5-point game right now. So they played those last 2.5 pretty much dead even, and we're in for a good second half.
On the EHT side, if it wasn't for Ethan Dodd, I think they would be in double digits in their deficit right now.
Yeah, he's got 10, and they have some balance.
Not just that, though, but he ball handles so well, and every chance he gets, he stems the tide. He hits a big basket that stops a run.
Correct. And we talked about the answers, right? The answers. Right. Every time the Beach Boys came up with a bucket where you thought they might go on that little bit of a run, EHT had a really good answer, and they have some balanced scoring. They have Dodd with 10, who you just mentioned, right? They have 6 by DJ Germain. They have 5 by his brother JJ Germain, 4 by Isaiah Glenn, and it looks like 4 by Ahmad Brock.
And quality minutes from Mohammed off the bench, too, and EHT, who is doing a really good job defensively on Anguilov. He's fighting for everything he gets out there, Anguilov. Nothing's coming easy for him.
Both teams are really good defensive teams. Yes, you're right. And Anguilov has to fight for everything he's getting in here today. And they made one or two more shots, but this is a tight ball game. We said these two were going to be evenly matched. We said this was going to be a good contest, and it certainly has proven to be that so far.
So as you take a look at the warm-ups, as we have about a couple more minutes, I want to take you to this. We just heard from Tournament Director Keith Palick, and it is official. There will not be a girls' side of the Hoops Madness Classic. However, this is now the adjusted schedule for what they're going to do. So for Saturday, he's calling it All-Star Saturday. All right? So on Saturday, we have girls' skills competition, dribble, pass, and shoot, girls' three-point contest. That will be at 12 o'clock. At 2 o'clock will be the girls' all-star game. Seniors are going to be given preferential treatment. Rosters are filled with underclassmen after that. So if there's any questions regarding that, make sure you reach out to Keith. I'll give you his contact information in a minute. On the 4 o'clock side, it'll be the boys. You have a three-point contest, three-point shooting for the highest score, a dunking contest as well.
They're always fun.
For the highest score. Who's going to judge that is what I want to know.
Well, since I can't dunk, maybe it'll be me.
Yeah, right. That makes two of us. We couldn't dunk if we were on top of each other.
Couldn't dunk if you give me the ladder.
Yeah. On 6 o'clock, the boys' all-star game. Seniors given preferential treatment. Again, the roster is filled with underclassmen after that. That's what Keith has been saying. To nominate, watch the wire, or to be nominated, please contact Coach Keith. His phone number, 609-319-5607.
I'll tell you what, it's a great idea, and it's a wonderful way to get these kids even more exposure. What a shame that the girls' side, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to go through with that. But it's still great that he incorporated the girls in All-Star Saturday.
Sure.
Just a great, great gesture. And I'll tell you what, everything that's been around and involved with this tournament has been really well thought out and really well accounted for. I give Keith Palick and the tournament committee a lot of credit.
Let me give you the number again for Keith, 609-319-5607. That's the situation. That's the schedule for Saturday. Keep in mind, no fans will be allowed inside the building. The event will be live right here on BFA Sports.
And we'd like to thank the people from Woodbine here for hosting all of this. They've let us into their gym and into their facility. We appreciate them so much. Mayor Picolicki and Hector Cruz, the councilman, Miss Garrison, all of them, the tournament committee for choosing BFA. It's wonderful to be with you folks out there watching these games, allowing us to bring them to you. And we certainly thank you for tuning in to BFA Sports.
So we're going to get ready to start the third quarter. 5-point lead for the Beach Boys, and they have possession to start. Steve had mentioned the leading scorers. Well, it bears repeating. Jared Hopping with 12. Martin Angelov with 11 on the Beach Boys side. 10 for Ethan Dodd. And 5 for J.J. German. Those are the leading scorers, and that's who's got the ball now. Starting the second half. That was Glenn. Passing in the middle. Look at Brock go up and he scores.
Really good start to the second half. Immediately go right into the paint. Little dribble penetration. They find them. They get the ball into the hands of Brock. He finishes with the right hand. Good start for EHT.
He's got 6. 3-point game. And then that was Brock getting in the way, and Dwight Davis got in the way of that. He's not going to like that very much.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. EHT did a nice job anticipating the pass and knocking it away. Unfortunately, it hit Davis. And EHT wasn't able to come up with it. However, they are able to come up with a defensive rebound.
On the Angelov miss, they run back the other way. That's Dodd. All the way to the basket, a whistle, and out of bounds.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be able to get all the way to the rim and finish there, but a nice play. First of all, it's a good drive to the left side by Dodd. Second of all, good strip away by Lopez.
First minute of play, third quarter. 3-point game, kick out in the corner. That's Glenn to tie it. Short with it. Hopping's got a rebound.
EHT has a couple shooters of their own. Good dribble drive right there by Germain, and a kick-out jump shot just didn't go down.
This is Lopez. Hopping is blocked. And then right after the block, you can see what Brock did. So out of bounds, it'll stay with the Beach Boys. Take a look again, though. Look at Glenn getting up there.
Yep.
Brock has got a rebound off that miss. And here comes DJ German. In the middle with trouble. Brock, drive, score. No, it's offense. Wipe the basket away.
Interesting. Let's watch this Toyota replay of the game right here.
Oh, no, he is scoring the basket. He didn't point forward, he pointed down. So count the basket and a chance to tie it for Brock.
And that one I agree with. I do agree with that. It was a blocking foul. He was able to get all the way into the paint. Nobody drew anybody in the torso or that center line area that we've talked about several times. He's unable to finish the complete the three-point play. However, good dribble drive to the basket by EHT.
Lopez. I'm off.
Basket by the Beach Boys right there. EHT returns. Comes back down the floor. Ball in the hands of Germain.
What happened to me? Can you hear me at all? We're on. We're still on. All right.
Ball now in the hands of number 22, Isaiah Glenn, the Dodd.
We're on, he said, so I'm on. So
Dodd to Germain. Germain with the basketball. Stolen by Zarfati. Zarfati in transition, scores with the left hand. Great defense by Zarfati. He's able to get himself to steal and a bucket in transition.
Let's see if I'm on now. Can you hear me, guys?
Germain with the field goal attempt, no good. Lopez in transition to Zarfati. Zarfati to the rim, no good. Rebounded by Dodd. EHT back in transition. Ball gets kicked out to Germain. Germain's three-point field goal attempt, no good. Rebound by Kana. Now in the hands of Anguilov. Anguilov looking to dribble drive, can't. Kicks back out to Lopez, and they reset. Lopez with a skip pass into the corner to Hopping for three, and down it goes. What a find by Deshaun Lopez right there. Able to throw a diagonal pass. Hopping with his feet ready. He raises with the three and drains the three. Germain to the basket. Good dribble drive with the left hand. Germain finishes for two.
How about now?
Now we got you, partner. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. That was exciting. We got a 6-point lead now for the Beach Boys. 41-35, 4.5 to go. There's a steal. DJ Germain. No foul was called. Germain kicks it up, and that is offense. And that was an easy call, actually, to be honest with you.
Yeah, both the referees had the whistle. Both referees had the same call. Dwight Davis refers to his partner, Sidney Thompson?
That's the
Sidney
one.
Thompson, and he makes the right call.
4:24 to go. It's a 6-point game. The Beach Boys, and they've held the lead pretty much the whole way. Anguilov out top. Pulls up. Little jumper's good.
Yeah, was able to separate himself from the defender. This time not the three-point field goal, but he pulls up with that mid-range jumper and knocks down a 16-footer.
11 points in the first half. 2 more now. He's got 13 total. Under 4 to go here in the third.
EHT looking to answer right now. 5-point lead is now 8. Pretty important possession right here for EHT. Stop the run that the Beach Boys are on.
That's Brock, and back out again to DJ Germain. Good defense by Zarfati, and they come away with a loose one.
All defensive pressure created that turnover.
No numbers, but Anguilov's going to launch it anyway. Missed it. Tracked down in the corner, Lopez has got it. And a kick out to Konoff. Waits for the traffic to go by and misses the three. And a foul now is called on Lopez off the rebound.
Yeah, really good call right there. Good rebound by EHT. Lopez hustling from the other side of the floor. Commits the foul, a little over-aggressive on the rebound. It'll be EHT possession.
So when you have lemons, right, from life, what do you get? Lemonade, right?
That's it.
So that's why I got the handheld there. This is good.
We're making the best of it. Everybody can hear you, and we're in good shape.
It's an 8-point game. Down to 3:10 to go here in the third. DJ Germain lost the handle, got it back, and goes to the basket, and is fouled. 2-shot foul coming up.
I tend to agree with David Zarfati on this one. I think that may have been a double dribble. The ball was rolling on the ground. The dribbler picked it up with 2 hands and then started a second opportunity to dribble. However, no call there. Gets all the way to the rim, draws the foul, and I think he's going to get 2 free throws.
I wanted the arcade customers to get the best possible deal, so I hired Sean Brady.
The MMA fighter? Unfortunately, it's just not in your budget. On second thought, I'll make it happen.
Lease new Kia Sportages from $198 a month. $198. Every new RK Kia comes with RK coverage. No charge.
At RK,
The customer is always right.
At RK Kia of Vineland.
Special thanks to our tremendous crew here. Got me back up and running here.
There it is.
Matter of changing the battery, you think? Nah, I don't know.
We'll leave what happened in the fixing part up to them.
8-point game here. We come back to action.
In the meantime, the first free throw by DJ Germain goes down.
Is that where I put?
And so does the second.
So, 2 for Germain. The lead is 6. And the clock hasn't moved. The clock has not moved. Should we tell somebody?
Hopping with the basketball over to Zarfati.
All right, there we go. Now we got it. All right. So this is Lopez with the screen, and out top is Anguilov. Anguilov getting by DJ, then a kick out in the corner. Hopping's 3 is no good. Rebound fought for. That's Zarfati's got it, and the left hand is good.
And I'll tell you what, it was a good little play by Liam Grimes. Fighting for the rebound underneath. He's able to tip the ball back out into the hands of Zarfati. Zarfati makes his way all the way to the rim with the left hand and finishes.
Grimes is number 1 into the ball game that Steve just mentioned, and the lead is back up to 8. That's DJ Germain. 3 no good. Nobody but Beach Boys there for that board, and that's Konoff. Anguilov has it. 2:15 left in the third, 8-point lead. Zarfati kick out. Konoff is open.
In rhythm. The whole offensive set was in rhythm. They got their floor, they were patient, they got the floor space, they got the dribble penetration that they love, and they got the kick out to a 3-point shooter, which they also love.
14 for Konoff, out of bounds. He'll stay with EHT. Boy, you talked about in rhythm, and that is exactly what it was.
Yep, floor spaced. Like I said, patience in order to space the floor. They didn't start running their set until they knew the floor was balanced and knew the spacing was properly, and then they went about their business.
Drive and offense. And it looks good, like you said before, where both officials have the same call. This one's easy, partner.
Yeah, they both are, again, simultaneous whistles. And we get the advantage point of watching both officials, and they both had a charge on that play. Another big play by Jared Hopping.
I was going to say, Hopping draws the charge, and with 1:42 to go, an 11-point game, double digits for Wildwood. Zarfati.
Yeah, right now they're in the middle of a run. Really good defense, really good offense. Offensive set right there. Another dribble penetration kick to the shooter. That's what they do, and they're doing it very well right now are the Beach Boys.
Largest lead of 14. Foul out top by Zarfati.
Yeah, a little too aggressive with the defense, but you're excited. You're in the middle of a run. You know you got them caught in a little bit of a wave right here, stretching that 4-point lead to now 14 on a 10-0 run. A little bit over-aggressive on the defensive end, but you still want to contain that pressure. You still want to contain the defensive intensity.
Glenn is harassed and is causing the turnover, a backcourt violation, and that was all Grimes.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, even the other day when Liam Grimes came into the game, he made an impact somehow, and it doesn't, there are plays that might not show up on a stat sheet. Like that play right there was just defensive intensity, and he forced a turnover by the EHT player just because he was up playing good aggressive defense.
Hopping to the basket, missed it. Mohammed's got a rebound. Almost a steal by Zarfati in the backcourt. EHT has it.
It's a big possession for EHT. They need a bucket in a bad way right now.
Brock's going to try and get it for him. It was blocked by Hopping, and he has the rebound.
Is there anything Hopping hasn't done in this game, partner?
He hasn't parked the car yet outside. 45 seconds to go. A 14-point lead for Wildwood. The Beach Boys, the 7 seed. Hopping gets it out of the corner. 32 seconds left. We've been here before.
Yes, sir.
Same side of the court. 25 seconds. Arfati holding one.
Yeah, this is a really good job by the Beach Boys right here, taking their 14-point lead and running the clock down for the last shot, saying we're either going to go into the fourth up 14 or more.
8 seconds, a travel called on Zarfati. So it will be one last chance for EHT. With 8, this is Mohammed. Almost lost it, and Brock gets it to Dodd, no good. Dodd's missed in the corner, and that is the end of 3 here in this quarterfinal tonight, and the Beach Boys are pulling away. 8 minutes to go here in Woodbine. It's 51-37, Wildwood.
I wanted the arcade customers to get the best possible deal, so I hired Sean Brady.
The MMA fighter? Unfortunately, it's just not in your budget. On second thought, I'll make it happen.
Lease new Kia Sportages from $198 a month. $198. Every new RK Kia comes with RK coverage. No charge.
At RK, the customer is always right.
At RK Kia of Vineland.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
Welcome back. Start of the fourth quarter here in our first quarterfinal tonight on BFA. Chris Losey, Steve Westcott, and the BFA Sports crew. 51-37. That's the Beach Boys of Wildwood. And they have the ball, and they have a large lead, their largest of the night, Steve.
Yeah, due to a really good third quarter. Defensive intensity picked up. 5-point halftime lead was turned into 14.
Look at Anguilov. Not only does he use the patience, then takes it to the basket, draws the foul.
Yeah, and it's all of the dribble drive theory, right? Because you're going to dribble drive and kick to a shooter. You're going to dribble drive and kick to a shooter. And they all can do it. Each and every one of them can dribble drive into the center of the paint, and each and every one of them can knock down a 3. Including Konov at 6'7".
And a freshman. Means he's still growing.
Yeah, he's not
a strip.
He's
no
not your
call.
average or normal freshman.
Dodd with a pull-up.
In rhythm, in transition, well done. Big bucket for EHT to get them started here in his fourth, to chip away into this league and get back into this game.
They needed that. The Wildwood bench is going to use a timeout to run right after Sidney Thompson. No foul called, and we go back the other way in a 3 by Dodd. He now has 13 on the night.
Yeah, I'm not sure the staff's going to want to come too much further out or come out at the official like that again.
Well, you know, when you transition to kitchen, right, the Tri-City Kitchen Elevations, that's a nice transition on the three-pointer.
There it is.
So there you go. Right, the Tri-City Cam Slam as well. We're here. How many cameras we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cameras. Tremendous production from BFA Sports for the Hoops Madness tournament. A lot of feedback, and of course, culminating in the buzzer beater last night, which may never, ever be beaten.
It was a game, I'm not going to say for the ages, but it was a really, really good basketball game. I've had so many phone calls and so many comments in reference to it, and it was great to be a part of. This whole tournament's great to be a part of. I'm happy for the kids, and I'm happy that we can bring it to the families out there to you.
A lot of discussion is preliminary, but about next year, you never know, right?
Yeah, we're going to see what happens. Like you said, all preliminary, but we'll see.
Off the turnover, that is DJ German.
Defense into offense. AHT comes up with a steal, immediately go into transition and finish at the rim.
And he's in double figures with 10. And the lead is now the single digits. It's 9, and then there's a foul by JJ German.
Yeah, I think he might have got him on the arm in regards to the reach.
That's Sidney Thompson with the call. First minute of play in the fourth. Sorry about that, Steve. It's a 9-point game.
Of course, when I used to coach, I would say, why is that call made? Because he yelled at you? All because he yelled at you? I used to forget it. Forget it.
I'm not letting you off the hook on that one.
All because he yelled at you? Now he gets what do I got to do, start yelling?
Anguilov. That's good. That was a 2, and it missed. Dodd has the board for EHT, and they are on a 5-0 run here.
Oh, good play.
Dodd hit the deck, but was able to punch it out to Brock. That's a 3 wide open, bad miss.
Good read by Dodd.
DJ German, and it's followed up by Glenn. 6:15 on the clock. The winner tonight will take on the winner of the next game.
Good pull up.
Glenn missed that pull up.
It
Rebound for
didn't
Lopez.
go down, but he found an alley, he found a gap, was able to get right to the elbow, pull up with a 15-footer. Just couldn't knock it down.
Timeout, Wildwood.
Once again, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. I know we're getting them in one by one, but, you know, I mean, Dr. Dwyer and Premier Orthopedics have done so much throughout this basketball season and each and every basketball season in the last 2 that we've been doing this. And Dr. Dwyer, we can't thank you enough. Premier Orthopedics, what a class act and organization over there. But also the Grand Hotel and Resort, Mr. Bob Balanson, RK Chevrolet, and Mr. Jim G. Toyota of Vineland, Mr. Bob McCormick, Mr. McMahon, Bill McMahon with McMahon Insurance jumped on board with us. We can't thank you enough. And, of course, Tri-City Kitchens and Elevations, Cabinetry and Millwork with Mr. Keith Bernhardt. You guys have been tremendous to us and tremendous to the kids here playing in this tournament and to the families out there, so we thank you.
Well said, partner. 6:04 to go here in the fourth. Lead is down to 9.
Yeah, good start to this fourth quarter by HT right here. 14-point lead to 9, looking to come up with a big defensive stand.
First of 2 tonight in the quarterfinal round.
Beach Boys looking to stop that little run that EHT is currently on with a bucket.
Yeah, I just heard a horn, and now we've got a scoreboard issue, so we're going to have to stop the clock here.
Yeah,
Angelov still has the ball, but there they go.
I think there should be 5:52 according to our clock here at the table.
That's what we've got. Now, they may fix it, but I think son Brendan's going to go over there and he's going to fix it.
Yeah, Brendan knows what he's doing. He's a good job.
So we have this time to tell you that, again, the next one, 7:15 here on BFA. A-Town, which is Holy Spirit Kids, going up against the Academy of St. Joe's out of Hamilton.
Yeah, and that should be a tight basketball game played by 2 really good teams, just like this one is. And
now, what kind of a delay does this? Who does this favor, in your opinion?
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's not a long one. It looks as though they already have it fixed, and I don't think it favors anybody. Again, you're talking about EHT trying to keep the momentum. Maybe it hurts them a little bit with a pause and play like a timeout would. However, and the Beach Boys are trying to stop that run with a bucket.
That's the table. We didn't mention Janessa Palick, but why not, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, everybody knows of Keith Palick because he's a tournament director, and, you know, his wife Janessa has been here the entire time, and what she's doing with dealing with phone calls and dealing with Keith on the phone, and then here all week long for every single game. God bless her. True champ.
Pass out of bounds. It'll stay with the Beach Boys. Off the deflection. That was hopping way out top to Deshaun Lopez. Scoreless tonight is Lopez.
Yeah, it seems as though he's been doing a lot of the dribble penetrating and kicking, or he's been making the one extra pass, giving up a good shot for a great one. But you know he can get himself in that scoring column, and you know he can knock down a 3 as well.
So can Konov.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a marching drum. It just keeps beating. Dribble penetration, kick to the corner. Konov's open.
And then Glenn is fouled with a 3-point attempt, and Hopping is going over to Dwight saying, no, he fell.
Yeah, he's going to try to plead his case, but he needs to give him room to come down with his jump shot. And he didn't give him space to land on the floor. And here is
the aftermath.
That's the aftermath of it. Yeah, okay. So Glenn's to the line.
For 3. He's 1 for 2 from the line tonight. These have to go.
It's a good stroke right there.
All of these have to go.
Well, I wouldn't say all of them, but it's, you know, free throws are such a big part of the basketball game. You know, I've said it earlier, and you'll hear coach after coach say it if they're here. Turnovers, free throws, and not giving up offensive rebounds. If you win those categories, I like my chances. And he did make all 3. Well done.
The lead is back down to 9. It cancels out the Konov 3.
Full court pressure now.
Konov, by the way, has 17 points tonight. Angelov tripped on his way to the middle by Glenn.
Yeah, the trap just didn't. Glenn's trying to come and trap. He just didn't get there quick enough. Angelov tries to dribble through the trap, through the center of it, does, and gets fouled.
Team foul number 5 for EHT with 5:08 to go here in the ball game. It's Sarfati, Angelov in the backcourt.
I'll tell you what, it's been fun watching these two go at it against each other tonight.
You say that about a lot of the games, a lot of one-on-one battles.
We got so many great players here in South Jersey, whether it be the Tri-County League, the Olympic Conference, the Cape Atlantic League especially.
Steal, Glenn open.
Numbers, defensive in the offensive transition, and another timeout by Wildwood Catholic. The lead is now 54-47 for Beach Boys. We'll be back right after this.
McMahon Insurance Agency is a second-generation family-owned insurance agency with a legacy of superior customer service. We specialize in covering your dream home, shore home, and your business too. We won't simply refer you to an 800 number. We work for you, servicing your policy and managing your entire claim process. Call us at 609-399-0060 anytime, 24/7, 365.
Well, when Coach took us out on a run there, it's a 7-point game following the timeout.
7-0 run to start this fourth quarter right here by EHT.
Ooh, could have been a travel, nothing called. And Brock does come up with it, but lost it. Konoff gets it back. EHT is in another gear defensively right now. They're in desperation mode.
Yeah, I mean, when you're down 14 to start the fourth quarter, you kind of need to be. And they're doing a nice job trying to get themselves and getting themselves back in this game.
Cut it in half. Zarfati misses. One and done, and back comes EHT. Glenn, drive, smothered, blocked, and Angelov will come away with it.
Good dribble drive by Glenn. Better defense by the Beach Boys, meeting them and keeping their verticality and stopping the baseline drive.
So a missed opportunity there for EHT. Down to 4 minutes, Angelov, and the foul.
Yeah, simply floor spacing right there. The floor was spaced so well, nobody was able to step and stop the ball and help side defense. And Angelov was able to get all the way to the rim, does a really nice job using that left hand and draws the foul. But that was all created by really, really good floor spacing by the Beach Boys.
Angelov at the line, he's got 15. Senior, he's got 16.
Really nice player.
Under 4 to go. Lead is back up to 10. Glenn for 3. No good. Off the miss, Zarfati has the rebound.
Good closeout by Lopez.
With 3:40 to go. Angelov, nice pass
Good
in the middle. Hopping is at the other end.
I'll tell you what, that's a good diagonal find. Hopping able to get himself all the way to the block and not be covered. The EHT kind of lost him in the backside of that. Angelov didn't lose him. He found him perfectly well.
$14 for Hopping. Ball out of bounds. It'll stay with EHT. 14 for Hopping. You got 17 for Angelov. Those are the leading scorers for the Beach Boys. Dodd with a strop back, no good. Rebound tip, controlled by Lopez. With 3:05 left. Konoff cannot leave him open.
You can't leave any of them open. You at least have to close out and make yourself present, even if the closeout doesn't take you all the way to the shooter. You can't just let them sit there and get themselves in rhythm. But a good skip pass from right in front of Beach Boys bench to Konoff. Nobody closed out, and he knocked the 3 down.
Foul called. JJ German to the free throw line. How'd I miss Alex Konoff? He's got 20. He leads everybody.
Yeah, he's
with
having
3 threes in this half.
He's having a really nice night. And I told you before, he's not your normal or average freshman. He's pretty special for a 15-year-old kid at the freshman level. And you're going to be hearing a lot about him over the next 3 years.
One more for Germain. That's his first miss on the free throw line. Made his previous 2. 1 out of 2 for JJ. Lead back up to 14 with 2:40 left.
When I say good bounce, I mean good bounce pass.
Yep. Angelov out top. Trying to get some room from Dodd. Dodd put his hand on him.
Yeah, that's
no
a
call.
hand check.
That's the epitome of a hand check. Angelov fouled by Glenn out top. And there's somebody on the Wildwood bench that's giving Sidney Thompson a hard time.
Yeah, and
in the end.
And he's got the foul, so put them into the 1-and-1 situation, I believe. Beach Boys should be shooting here, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, and now so are the officials recognizing that it is going to be a 1-and-1.
Partner, coming here today, did we think that the word correct was going to be such an important part of our broadcast in this game?
No,
would you have thought that today?
That's correct. Angelov, the front end of the 1-and-1 is good. If you're not having fun, don't do it.
I get it, and we certainly are doing that. And we've had fun since, what was it, Saturday afternoon?
Oh, yeah. It's been a good one. Angelov, by the way, is perfect from the line tonight, and the lead is back to 16. JJ Germain with a miss, and the 7th-seeded Beach Boys are on their way to closing out EHT, and they have a date in the semifinal against the winner of our next contest.
Oh, what a look.
Look at that pass.
Look away, look. Deshaun Lopez coming from left to right, from right in front of his bench to the center of the paint. They thought the kick was going to the 3 like it normally does, but he found Hopping all alone on the block.
And then Hopping recognizing the pass by Lopez and a timeout, and the largest lead for Wildwood, it's 18.
Yeah, they've done a really nice job in this second half executing on the offensive end. When the fast break wasn't there, they pulled it out. They were patient. They reset the floor. They were able to get that floor spacing, and then the dribble penetration and kick to the 3 kills you.
You want to look ahead at the next one? Marcus Pierce?
Yeah, we have some nice talent in this next game, don't we? The Academy. A-Town has had a really good year. Early in the year, they took who's the number 1 seed in this tournament, Richland Pride, to overtime. They are EHT's only loss of the year, I believe. They're capable, and that's going to be another good matchup. And the winner of that will face what looks like to be the Beach Boys right now.
Liam Grimes into the ball game, and out there is Angelov. The conversation for player of the game, if you just went on offense and points alone, it would be Alex Konoff. But what more can you say about? You were right, Jared Hopping. He brings so much to the table.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. However, in this one, I might even think it's Angelov. Angelov, between knocking down jumpers, mid-range jumpers, 3-point jumpers, he's done a lot in regards to kicking out the shooters as well. You could pick any one of them, and none of the 3 would be wrong. But Angelov, Hopping, and Konoff have had really good afternoons in here today.
How about all 3 of them?
You probably could. But we'll see who the tournament committee picks. And, of course, we'll have that post-game interview.
We're the committee.
Following this game.
You're looking at Andrew Draghi, 22 into the game. Look at that move.
Yeah, he's again a lot of tradition in this place, and even these teams' benches, the Beach Boys bench, they're highly capable. Draghi just showed it right there.
Dodd fires a 3 and is fouled behind the stripe, so he'll get 3. We want to make sure we get everybody into the game. J. Nelly Reyes, 59 for EHT, is back into the ball game.
And so is number 44, Christian Rondo, both for EHT, who have checked in.
Dodd's night, he has 13.
We've talked about Draghi, who reported in. We also have Matt Moretti for the Beach Boys. And I apologize, I can't. Landon Hart is in the game for the Beach Boys, and I'm missing one other. I just can't see the gentleman's number.
Which one?
On the block. 5. Jimmy Kane.
Jimmy Kane. There we go. The Beach Boys will dribble it out. And it's tough to play from behind, but when you play from behind from this team, you are really, really handicapping yourself, and I think EHT found that out early tonight.
Well, just too many shooters. And again, even in a close game, when they space the floor and they want to run clock and go into some type of four-corner or stall, they're such good foul shooters. A 6 or 8 point lead with the Beach Boys is like 16 or 18 with anybody else.
The Beach Boys are on their way. They will meet the winner of the next contest, a quarterfinal between A-Town and the Academy. But for the Beach Boys, a big win tonight. They win by 16. Final score 68-52. Our player of the game coming up next.
Hi, I'm Dr. Trina Lisko, a provider here at Premier Orthopedic Associates. I love that we get to watch these athletes play again. There is nothing better than being able to participate in an activity that you love. However, I know that COVID has us all a little less active than we would like, especially if weather conditions don't allow us to get outside and we've been restricted from the gym. Now is the time to consider some cross-training. Consider body-weighted activities, which are my favorite. Do timed interval repetitions with a little rest in between to help keep your heart rate up and activate your cardiovascular system. We can all stay healthy and active during this time. Remember to start slow and work technique before progressing to higher repetitions. Slow and steady will do the job.
Welcome to Elevations Cabinetry and Millwork in Vineland, New Jersey. We're South Jersey's premier kitchen and bathroom cabinetry supplier, specializing in personalized all-wood cabinets, including our exclusive Elevations cabinet line. Our friendly staff will help you design the kitchen of your dreams, and our experienced craftsmen will install your cabinets with care and precision. Call us today or go to elevationsnj.com for more information or to visit our showroom.
Okay. Convincing win for the Beach Boys of Wildwood. They win 68-52 in our first quarterfinal here on BFA tonight. Chris Losey, Steve Westcott, and here are the players of the game from the Beach Boys. All right, so let's start with Jared Hopping. 19 points. You're the player of the game before, so you're used to this. So what's it like? And here comes Grimes.
Yeah.
There he goes. What's it like? 7 seed, you come in, you take out a 2 seed.
It's great. I mean, we wanted to come in here, and we wanted to upset them, upset all the good teams, and we're in here to win this thing.
And you're now 2 steps away from that, actually. You know that, right?
We got a big game tomorrow, and from there on.
Alex, 6'7". You're not your usual freshman. You know that. It's 6'7", 20 points. You don't miss from 3 points. How can they leave you alone like that?
Well, I mean, I think they might have not done the scouting report right, but it's all right.
All right, Steve, take it away here.
Yeah, Mr. Anguilov, I'll tell you what, it's been fun watching you play over the 4 years. And tell us what it's like when you're playing in a system as you guys do, where you just space the floor, you spread out the floor, dribble, penetrate, and look to kick to the threes. And even when you do it so well, there's no one that can even get in help side defense to stop the dribble penetration. But when they do, you're giving up one pass, one shot to get a greater one. Tell us what it's like to play in a system like that.
Let's try that again.
Yep, try it again.
All right, we start over again. So
can you remember what you said?
Yeah. It's easy to create great shots because all of us, we can dribble, we can shoot, we can drive, and all of us are unselfish. And that's one thing that coach preaches to us: unselfish and get great shots. And I think that we do that well.
Right, the theory of giving up a good one to get a great one.
Absolutely.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what, it's been fun watching you guys over the last couple of years. I know you're only a freshman, but we're going to be certainly having fun watching you over the next 3 because you do a really good job out there. Congratulations to all of you. You're a 7 seed, and we know you came in with a little bit of chip on your shoulder because of that, and you're certainly starting to prove it.
We can't take anything away from Egg Harbor. They're a great team. They battled, and it was definitely fun playing with them.
Well, congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you the rest of the week.
We'll see you hopefully right tomorrow night, all right? So that's the Beach Boys. They're on their way to a semifinal match against the winner of the next contest, A-Town and the Academy. We'll come back with more on BFA.